Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another How to Play video, the exciting sequel to the original Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. It is now Super Smash Bros. Melee from the Nintendo GameCube. As you can obviously see, I'm not playing on a GameCube, I'm playing on a Wii. Now, this won't change anything in any matters other than the fact that I'll have to actually truly select the game up there on the top left where it says Nintendo GameCube. But for you with the GameCube, once I hit start on the select screen here, all the screens will be the exact same. And like the GameCube, the Wii can only be played with the GameCube controller here. So this is my personal controller. Actually, you know, for this specific episode, I'm not going to use this GameCube controller. I want to get a little fancy here. Let me go ahead and put this GameCube controller and go into my controller collection here. No, I don't want the Toad. I don't want the Yoshi. Where's my Smash Brothers controller? It's a black color. You can see all my GameCube controllers there. Nope, that's on it. It has like a little logo on it. There it is. Alright. Some freaking GameCube controllers. I got a purple one too somewhere. Let me go ahead and get all this mountains of wires undone from my Smash Brothers controller. I feel like this will make things a little more exciting. I don't have the white one, sadly, but that should not really matter to you people. I thought about maybe one day getting the white one, but anyway, this is my GameCube controller now. Many of you other game controllers might look more like this. But you can obviously see it's the exact same thing. Playing it on the Wii than it would be as playing it on a Nintendo GameCube console. So anyway, let me go ahead and click the little logo here with my pink controller. That's so lovely. I wish it still made the cube. That would have been amazing. Anyway, let me go ahead and start. I'll go ahead and play the intro throughout here too, and I'll still do the how to play video in the beginning like I did with the Nintendo 64 version. That way you get both ways, like I said. This intro is going to be a little longer than the other one, but it's still just as awesome. I hope you're all excited for this. I like how Kirby and Pikachu come out of nowhere. Sorry. Simple controller. There we go. Now I got to control the camera. You know, if anyone in the comments can leave me a comment, I guess, of which Link is this styled after. Is it like Link from Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess? Like, what Link is the Link from? Because he's in all the Smash Brothers, the same style, so I don't know if he's like still a unique style to Smash, or is he, you know, styled after one of the Link games, or Legend of Zelda games, if you want to be technical. Just leave a comment below, let me know, because actually I'm kind of curious on that. I'm not a big, huge Zelda gamer. I have a few of the games. I have all the original 4 games, Ocarina, Majora's Mask, and stuff, but I haven't really hardcore played them to know his looks. So if anyone could comment below, let me know where he's from. That'd be great. Thank you, announcer, for the epic announcement. Why'd they get rid of this? Why'd they get rid of the Super Smash Brothers or Super Smash Brothers Melee? You know, actually, they were supposed to have it for the Wii U, but they got rid of it. Oh, look, here's a little matchup. I'm gonna go to the how to play screen hopefully here after it does a little matchup. Man, 99 stock. Who the heck would set it to 99 stock and play? You know what, actually I've done that once. But I feel like that'd take like years to get through. I love the design of this game. So many interesting things in this game. Oh god, are we not going to get a how to play? Maybe it's in a separate one. I feel like it's in a separate screen now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, if it doesn't go after this next break, then I'll see if I can find it in there for the how to play via the Melee preview. It's the exact same as the showing in the N64 preview, but like I said, there's a few extra controls in the Melee version than the original N64 version. I'll get into that here once it hopefully does a how to play. If not, then we'll go ahead and press start, and I'll be up. Yep, we're going to go ahead and press start. I'm a bit surprised. Let me see if there's a how to play thing here that I'm just missing. No, I don't want to erase my data. That would be bad. Trophies, data, archives, how to play. There it is. Anyway, so there's the how to play for you them. I'm sorry if that was a little confusing for anyone, but obviously like I did with the other one, I'm going to go more in detail with each control on this. Like I said, Melee does have a few. I'm trying to get off the screen here for a second, just because I need to say something before we go there. Okay, I'm going to stay on this screen. Anyway, first, Melee has different controls than the original game. Like I said, watch the original game. It will give you all the controls into this game. But, like I said, starting at this specific game, there's a few extra controls that were added. Now, if you learned all the controls to this game specifically, and basically, like, yeah, you have them all memorized from this game, you'll know all the controls to Brawl, you'll know all the controls to the Wii U as well. Like I said, though, in Brawl and in Wii U, they add a few extra little features, but no extra controls. I'll go into those when I do those how to play videos as well. But if you learn the controls for this game specifically, you'll know the controls for all the Smash Brothers. But however, like I said, with the few extra controls that are in this game, they're not in the original game. So if you do all the controls to this game and try to go backwards, you'd be like, wait, why can't I do this attack in that game? Because, like I said, they added stuff here. But from this game forward, all that's the control-wise goes farther into Brawl, goes into the Wii U, so you'll know how to play both those games. So this is like the main staple of Smash Brothers. This is kind of where it all got huge, basically. Most of them, even to me, this is the best Smash Brothers to this day. I love the Wii U version. I love the Brawl version. Don't get me wrong. I love all the characters they've added. But this is where the love for the Smash started. So it still has this special place as the best Smash Brothers. But I'm going to go ahead and go into the Melee here, but I'm going to go ahead and say, like I said with the original game, I do have all the characters unlocked. So for those that do not want to see all the characters, I am sorry, but I have them all. If you're wondering, same with the, and I'll go into this on the other one too, to unlock the special characters, they're just indicated tasks you have to do. Some are a little weird. Some require you having to beat the game itself, like the classic mode and stuff. You can beat them. I think Brawl is the easiest, where you just do story mode and you can unlock them all. A lot of that you'll just have to research into yourself. I don't want to give any spoilers to that, but like I said, the only spoiler here will be that they are all unlocked, all the secret characters. So you'll see many more characters on my screen than you would see if you were literally just starting Melee for the first time. But, like I did on the original video, I will only select a player that is 100% unlocked from the start. So that way it's easier, so you can basically follow along with that character or choose whoever you want. Shouldn't be any different. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Melee with that warning in place. To Did you also all know that there's a secret random button to the left side of Pichu and Roy? If you want to randomly select a character, you just press A in this space and it will, see, randomly select a character for you. A lot of people don't know that, so I figured I'd give away that little hint. I think it only works though once you unlock all the characters. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I did last time. I just go ahead and randomly select a character here and switch this from 2 minutes to stock. Give us a lot of lives like last time. All the other stuff. Let me go ahead and check my items here and go ahead and turn off all the items right now. As you can see, these are all the items in the game. They each do different things. I won't really go into those. We might do more of an item things when we do our playthrough or play and teach. We'll probably talk about the items and stuff. Right now, this is just the basic controls of the game. And make sure all the rules and everything is set, because I haven't actually gone in here and checked. Okay, good. Make sure random stage isn't... Okay, good. Okay. Alrighty. So, like I did with Super Smash Bros. 4 and 64, I'm gonna stick with my main character, Kirby, here, and I'll make him blue. And then, probably like last time, so what you do is, as you see, here's your cursor here, moving around to select characters you use. Here, to select your characters, go right to go right, left to go left, up to go up, down to go down, up, down, right, left, blah, 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 circle, 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 circle. If you want some fun, use the C stick here. Press it up, down, left, right, and you'll see your screen start going a little wacky. It doesn't really do anything, it's just for fun. You press A to select your character once you have it highlighted over. If you want to deselect your character at any point, just press B. You'll unselect them and then press A on the new character you want. You press X or Y to change the color. Like I said, I'm sticking with blue for Kirby here. And like last time, you press A on this NA space to add a computer or a human if they're playing with you. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in that other controller that I had originally, which I should have just kept it in there in the first place. And we'll go ahead and use that one as our second player, and let's go ahead and add, see now it says human here, and we'll go ahead and use a locked character. Let's see, Mario can be our guy. I know Pikachu was the last one, but I figured we should do a different character each time. That way you're dating some different guys each time. Let's go ahead and make Mario green, yeah, like Luigi. So Mario, and before I start here, let me grab my first controller. Go ahead and press start. Let's see, should I do random again for the stage and risk going back to the exact same stage, or should I go with a basic stage where I don't have to worry about anything at all, really? Yeah, I can feel the fans saying random, so I'll go to random, I guess. Oh, gosh, dang, of course it'd be Mute City with all the cars. You know what? Fans? I don't even care. So, actually, I don't think I explained this in the first game. If you ever accidentally don't want to be on a stage and you're like, well, we don't really like this one on random, all you do is hold down L, R, A, and start. So you have to literally hold down, if I can hold on to my controller while filming, hold down these two buttons and these two buttons all at the same time. So I'm going to try to demonstrate this with one hand. This is going to be nearly impossible. Let me go ahead and hit the L and R so you can see I'm holding L and R back here, maybe with the camera up agrees with me. And then hit the A, and then the start. No contest. They'll just say it's a tie every time, by the way. Let me go ahead and hit start. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and choose a basic stage. I don't want to deal with cars. I'm tired of dealing with stuff. So let's go ahead and go to, well, I don't want to go to a lock stage either. Dang it. What's a stage that doesn't do much? Pokemon Stadium does. On it has cars. Gosh dang it, everything has something. Peach Castle has bombs. Jungle Japes has the water. Congo Jungle has more water. Great Bay has a Moonbeam. Well, Great Bay's not too bad. Great Bay maybe I'll do. Yoshi's Story. Yeah, Fountain of Dreams. Sure, Fountain of Dreams. There's not much going on in Fountain of Dreams. Alright, so here we go. Here we are. If you press start, it pauses the game like last time. There's got an amazing photo. If you go up and down and left and right, you can get all different views. If you press the L button up here, you'll get your opponent's view, actually, too. If you press L again, you'll get your character. It just kind of switches back and forth. think that works with the right button too. Yeah, the R button does the same thing. You can change your view, look around, have some fun. I think you use, X to zoom out on your camera. That's as far as zooming out goes. And then Y to zoom in to get really up close. So that's basically what you can do in the pause screen. I'm glad we got that out of the way. So like the other one, I'm going to start with the most complicated and work backwards, because I feel like it's the easiest way. So shielding, the good old shield button right there. I don't know why I accidentally pressed the other button, but anyway. So shielding, it's your L or R buttons up here. L, R, and guess what? You shield. Hello shield, hello shield, hello shield, hello shield. Like I said in the previous one, if you hold down the shield, as you see, it shrinks over time greatly. Eventually, the shield will break. As you take damage, it goes lower faster. As you can see, as I'm unable to move, I'm fully paralyzed to my opponent's whim. They can attack me until eventually I snap out of it. Kind of a disadvantage, but you can use your shield as much as you want, but as you see, as you continually press it, it shrinks over time. If you wait a while, let's wait a while, and the shield gets bigger a little bit. The longer you wait, the greater your shield will be. If you hold down the shield button, the R or L, whatever's more comfortable to you, and you use either the left or the right movement. Hang on here, let me get my hand a little on this controller here. That might actually help me a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and shield and go left, go right, and like the original one, like I said with the how to play, you can see a little star for like a brief second. It's a little like star animation, or you can see the dust that's appearing behind you. That's called a dodge. If you're being attacked while shielding and you're wanting to maybe attack back, hold down your L or R button and then move left or right and you'll dodge their attack, and then that gives you the ability, as you see, the shield ends as soon as you're done moving, unless you keep holding it down. Obviously, if you keep holding down the L, then it'll keep your shield up. But as long as you're dodging, you can then attack afterwards, helping you do a little more. If you combine the shield with the up button, it doesn't really do much, and then the down button, it kind of gives a rolling dodge. Oops, actually, I broke my own shield demonstrating. But yeah, if you press the L with the down, you do a downward dodge. Instead of moving out of the way, you just duck their upper attacks, and you can be still in front of them and attack that way. So yeah, you can do left, right, or down to do a dodge. Up doesn't do anything. But as you see here, when I'm pressing X or Y, or even up, whatever you want to use to jump, X, Y, these are all the jumps, or pressing up on your controller, that will make you jump. Any of those buttons. Kirby has the best jump ability, so as you jump, you jump, you jump, you jump, you jump, you jump, you jump until eventually he can't jump no more. Not every character is this way, it's only related to Kirby. But if he's in the air and you press the shield button, you see he does a little dance there. That's dodging in the air. So if you're in the sky and you're trying to dodge and attack, press that button. Yes, you'll see that you lose all control to move. So you can hear me moving over here. So if you, hang on, let me jump, and then shield, and you try to move, you can't really move out of the way. You're kind of stuck in that position, but you'll dodge that aerial attack. And as soon as you land, you can start dodging and moving and attacking in any way. That is really all you can do with the shield button itself. That I can remember off the top of my head. For the Z, or the grab, you see Kirby grabbing here. I think I referred to this one earlier, and then we had some mistakes. If you just press Z, hopefully, dear goodness, please correspond with me for once. If you hold Z, it should do nothing. Good. See, and eventually let's go. So this is the Game Watch, so probably was confusing with the original game. So if you press Z and nothing else, you'll just hold the opponent and it doesn't really do anything. And if the opponent uses their movement stick, or you are being held and you use your movement stick, usually you can get out of that hold quickly. It just kind of depends on your own damage. If you press Z and you go up, you'll do this attack here that you just saw Kirby do. So you would hold the Z button, which is right here on your controller. Press that Z. While holding Z, up here like that, you press up, and you'll throw your opponent up. Now, Z has 4 ways, much similar to the A and B buttons, so that's why I'm talking about it now. The Z can go down, which you see it kind of throws them down. The Z can go, hang on, behind your back to the right, or if you're facing toward them, to the right, hang on, it looks like that. And then once, let me go ahead and bring Luigi up to the land here, and then if you press your grab and then go to the left behind your back, it looks like that. And then facing the guy, pressing your grab, and then going to the left, it looks like that. So the right and left are very similar, as you saw. Whether doing it just varies on whether he's behind your back or in front of your face. Usually, like I said, if you throw him behind you, it does more damage and kind of protects you from them retaliating. If you throw them up, they'll still kind of land by you. With Kirby's case, some characters kind of knock them a little bit over toward this direction. And then when throwing them down, it kind of puts them down, not below the platform as I just did there, but knocks them to the ground. You can kind of take advantage of them that way. As you see, like Kirby, when he does down, it does that. And he's kind of here at my whim until he gets back up. Whether the character moves by himself or he just stands still. I don't know why anybody would stand still, but anyway. That's all you can really do with the grabbing button. With throwing them, I guess is what I should say. But if you press the grab button, again, that Z button, and you press A, you can repeatedly beat on your character, opponent's characters. The more damage he has, the more attacks you can usually do. So as I grab, you can probably see over time, I can get a few more punches in, and then eventually the opponent breaks away. If the opponent is moving, like I said, on their control sticks, they can break out of that grab real easily, so it's better to do your up, down, left, or right than it is to do Z and then the A button where you slap them repeatedly, because they can break out of it pretty easily. Let me go ahead and save Mario over here again. I think I called him Luigi accidentally earlier, but he's great, so my mistake. I'm gonna go ahead and tell an easy control. I know I did this, I think, last time, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. The taunt button. Now, for taunting, it's one simple button. Doing any of these doesn't do anything this time, so you can't go left, can't go right, can't go down. But if you press up on this thing, as you hear Kirby say hi in the background, here is Kirby taunting. The taunt doesn't do any damage, doesn't do anything at all unless your name's Luigi. But really, it's pretty much if you killed your opponent, let me see if I can quickly kill Mario here. And so he dies and you want to celebrate, you can give your taunt. Everybody has a specific taunt to them, so it'll just be varying. Like I said, I think Luigi's the only one that actually does any little bit of damage, but it's not really anything significant. Alright. As you saw, the X and Y are really for jumping or the up. Whatever is the easiest for you. Personally, I tend to do the X and Y's to jump because it kind of puts you all close, because you can see the A and B are all basically in this vicinity, and then using this still to move. Certain times I have used this to jump and move and then use the A and B's. It kind of works together, and then like I said, all these, pretty much this is your main control pad here. The C stick down here, I'll explain when we're talking about the A button, because they kind of go together, they kind of do the same thing, but it actually can somewhat save you some time. Anyway, let me go ahead and talk about the B button. Now, your special, as I call them, your special button, the B button's right here on the controller. Say hello to the B button. Hello, B button. So if you're Kirby, you press B, you suck up the opponent, like so. Eventually, over time, if your opponent fights back, he'll break out of it. If you press B, in any direction, I think, nope, actually it's just down, it looks like, you will absorb your opponent's power. Now, whenever I press B, I will use Mario's B move, his little fireball. Whoever your opponent is, if you suck them up and gain their power by pressing that B, like press B and then press down a little bit later, do not press them at the same time, you will gain whoever your opponent is B move, only their B move, and that's it. Like I said, so you absorb them, press down, you'll gain their power only while pressing B while I do something that Mario can do. No other attack pressing B up, or you spree down, B sideways, B left, right, blah, 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 blah. Will I do anything else Mario can do? Literally only the B move will I be able to do the same as Mario. To get rid of your power, as you see me now playing old Kirby, you taunt. You press the up and it gets rid of your opponent's power if you accidentally absorb the wrong guy. So let's talk about the B and up control on Kirby. So if you press B and up at the exact same time, oops, now I'm absorbing Mario. But if I can do it, this is really hard to record with one hand. well, maybe I'll have to use 2 hands for this. So if you press B and up, you see this little sword appear on Kirby's hand here. You have to literally press them at the exact same time, or else you just throw fireballs like I was doing earlier when I was having troubles with the camera. So if you press B and up at the exact same time, you'll do this little upper slash. It does do damage, so if I'm close to Mario here, you'll see it brings him up, knocks him down. Like I said, usually your B up knocks him up. Mine kind of has a double attack, but it does knock him up into the sky. Your B down for Kirby turns him into a rock, as you see here, or a spiky ball, or a regular rock, or a spiky ball, or I think that's about it. I thought he turns into, I think maybe it's the later games that he turns into a thwomp. Anyway, so you see that, and if your opponent's attacking you and you're in this state, you take a little less damage. You can also, if you jump and then you press the B down, you see, oh, there's a 100-ton one. You can land on your opponent, no matter what state you're in, a rock or 100 tons, it all does the same damage on your opponent, so you can do like that, and it'll knock them kind of hard. Now I think I'm going to kill Mario here, but oh well. But just to show you, now that I have him without Mario's power, it does the same thing no matter if I'm Kirby or not. Oh, there was a thwomp there for a second. Anyway, so yeah, if you jump and then press B down, you can do that. If you jump and then, like, you move out, like if you're going, like, when you're walking, you can go left, right with your control stick here. This going left, going right, makes you go left and right. If you jump and then do that same going left or right, you can kind of float above your opponent and then do that B down, and then you will inflict a little more damage. So you can kind of fly above your opponent, do that B down, and find them and hurt them. Like I said, some characters can only jump so far. Kirby just happens to have the best jump. Kirby's B sideways is this hammer here. So if you press B to the right or B to the left, if I can get a control of this controller here, you'll see hammer to the left, hammer to the right. Like I said, you press these at the exact same time. So you pressing that B and right at the exact same time. So I'm gonna just demonstrate how you do each one of these. So you're not pressing any buttons. So I'm obviously not pressing the B. You do like literally touch them at the same time. So you're literally pressing both. As you can see, when this finger presses, this thing is going left. And then being up at the exact same time, being down at the exact same time, being sideways at the exact same time. And that's how you do all your specials. That's everything with the B move. You just either press B and then you go up at the same time, B and down at the same time, B and right or left. Like I said, whatever direction you do, that's usually where the direction you're going to hit your opponent. So if you do B and up, they're probably going to be hit up. B and down, they're probably going to be hit down. B and to the right, they're going to be hit to the right. B to the left, they're probably going to get hit to the left. That works for every little thing. Grabbing, throwing left goes left, right goes right, up goes up, down goes down. And then the last button we'll talk about here, the A button, does the same thing. So if you press just A, nothing else, just A, you see Kirby just throws a punch. Simple, plain, la 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 la, beautiful little A move. If you keep pressing A a bunch of times, you see flicks and flicks of fish, and you just kind of keep doing that till he kind of runs out of times. Eventually, you see he stops, even though I'm pressing. It only goes on for so long. It deals damage. Okay, now I'm gonna have to hold the controller here. If you combine the A and the up, you see he kind of does this kick. So if you just press A and up, nothing else, just tap it, kind of flicking it like. So here's the A, here's the up, like that. Where you do them both kind of quickly, like that. He'll do an upper little, like that. If you hold it down, don't let it go. If you hold the A and the up, or you hold it down like this, for a long time, you'll see he kind of takes a little longer to attack, but it does way more damage. These are called smash attacks. Even just the regular one's called a smash attack, but those are, obviously, if you charge it, it does more damage. Now, while you're charging, obviously your opponent can attack you. You're not invincible while you're charging this attack. But it just deals more damage if you can kind of time your attacks to do that. So if you do the A and up, it'll knock him up. A and down, it kind of does this twirl kick for Kirby, kind of knocking him to the left or right, depending on where they're standing to you. I was trying to see if I could save Mario's life without having to actually grab the other controller. So let me go ahead and move Mario over to the center here. So you just saw that was Kirby's A and down. His A and sideways, it's kind of like this little move here. Sorry about the little weird. See his kick, and then, like I said, if you hold them down, they do more damage.
Same with the A and down. If you hold it down, it does more damage. So it's just kind of whether you want to do it quick, just like Hayala, like A and down, just quick, or if you want to hold it and charge that up to do more damage. They usually do all the A's, no matter what direction you do, usually do about the same damage. But if you're holding an item, which I know I turned items off, you would press A to grab that item. And then if you press A into the right or A to the left, depending on where your opponent's standing, you want to just hit them, you would use that A and right at the exact same time, charge it up, and it'll do a crazy amount of damage. Usually like home run bats and instant KO, and the lightsabers and instant KO, or different things do a lot more damage if you have an item in your hand and you do that A to the right or left. But obviously we don't have any items on, so we won't have to worry about that right now. That's really all there is to the A, so you just, press A and up. At the same time, they'll do an up. Smash attack A and down does a down, smash attack A to the right or left does a right smash attack. For those that have a little trouble doing the quick A to the right, A to the up, A to the down, any of those, if you have a little trouble pressing those at the same time, the C stick, if you press it up, does your A and up at the same time, just tapping it, like I said. The C down does it, the right, the left. The only problem with this is it doesn't allow for charging. But if you're wanting just quick, like I talked about, if you just press A and, like, say A and up, and you don't hold it down, if you wanted that to be quicker, use your C stick. But if you're wanting those charging, strong attacks, you have to use the A button and the up at the same time, holding it down. That's the only way it works. But, like I said, that's just kind of for those that, whatever kind of works the best for you. I'm going to quickly go ahead and show, I know I didn't really do this with Pikachu, and I apologize, but I'm going to go ahead and do this with Mario, just to show you that all moves are different. So if you were to use your Z move to grab, as you see here, he just grabs them. So, same thing as Kirby. All the controls are the same to every character. Just like I said, if you press their B moves or their B ups and B downs, all the characters have their own unique looking moves, but they all do the same thing. Mario's B up will knock him up, Mario's B down will knock him down, his A down will knock him down, his A left and right will knock him left. It all works the same. So let's go ahead and grab and press that A button, and you'll see he kind of does a little mini headbutt. Obviously Kirby doesn't have much damage, so it won't do that many attacks. If you do his grab, the Z, and throw him up, throws him up. As you saw here, like Kirby, where he kind of throws him up and then down with an exploding fireball. If you do to the right, when he's facing you, you will do that. I'm going to try to my best. I'm trying to get to the other side of Kirby here. It's not going to work, is it? Nope. Let's go ahead and get to the other side of Kirby. It's hard to control two people at the same time, people. Okay, so if you get to where Kirby's going to be thrown behind your back to the right, you press that, grab that Z, throw him to your right, you'll see Mario does his little famous throw. And then there's one more to show you, obviously. Like I said, that works the exact same way if you did the left or right, facing him or not. And then if you press the grab and then you throw him down, he throws him down to the ground. So that's all of his grabs. His A move, so if you press A, let me try to get over to Kirby here real quick, sorry. Mario's a little harder to control here, as he only has 2 jumps instead of infinite jumps. If you press A, nothing else, he does a quick little fist to the face, and that's it. If you keep pressing A, just like Kirby, he'll combine the attacks together. Eventually would tire out no matter how much you're pressing it. If you do his A and up at the exact same time, sorry for the brief camera craziness, but it's the only way I can do this. A and up, charging, does that. A and up without charging, I'm going to use the C stick for this, but you can do the A and up quickly if you want to, but it just does that. Let me go ahead and rescue Kirby here. If you do his A and sideways quickly, it's kind of like a brief fireball animation you'll see. And then his A and down quick is kind of like a kick. And like I said, if you do the A and sideways, holding it down, if I can do this, it's kind of hard. I grab my appropriate position. You see him charging and then throwing a fireball, and then A and down, holding it, charges and does that flip kick. And then his B move, like you saw with Kirby actually, but his B move is that fireball. If you just press B, it throws a fireball. If you press B and up, it jumps up in the air. It's kind of also a rescue move. So if you're jumping, say you're pressing that X or that up on your control pad to jump like this, if you're wanting an extra jump on Mario, press your B and up and you'll get a little higher, as you see there. But he loses all control of movement once you press B and up. So if you're falling to your death and you say you're way down here and you press that B and up, you're going to lose all control and probably die. It can help you save yourself if you're close enough to that edge and you press that B and up. It might make you save your life. But sometimes you just die like I did accidentally there. Anyway, so that's his B and B up. This is B down, kind of like a spin attack. You can do that repeatedly. His B right is a cape, as you see here. It kind of flips your opponent facing the extra direction. If an opponent's either shooting an item at you, throwing an item at you, you can use that shield to reflect the item back at them. You just have to use it at the exact same time they're shooting it or throwing it at you. It doesn't reflect all items, like the home run bat. You can't just flick it and then it'll hit them back. It's pretty much anything that shoots or is thrown at you, you can make them throw it back at them. Basically, think of it as like a reflector shield. The reflector shield reflects it back. Doesn't really prevent everything. Anyway, so that's your Mario basic moves. His taunt is this, where he grows to his Super Mario state. As you see here, that's his taunt. In case you're curious on that. Like Kirby, his shield is still that L and R. Doesn't do anything different. If you hold it down, he'll still get paralyzed. Now, I don't think I told this on Kirby, but I'll do it with Mario too, but if you're jumping up in the sky by using X, Y, or the up, and you press A up, A down, A sideways, left to right, you know, or B up, B left, right, B down, any direction with any button, even minus the Z, the grabs, or you'll still be doing the same attack pretty much. So if you're jumping, like you see me here do, and then you do the B, you see he throws, it's just basically like throwing his fireball in the air. It does that just with all of his moves. It's just basically like you're in the air doing it. So if it's sometimes easier and you're just trying to take advantage of your opponent and he's up in the sky and you want to jump and throw that B fireball or throw that cape at him or do something like that, you can do that way as well. You can combine those attacks together to do that. The A is a little tiny different, but still overall same concept. If you're jumping and you do the A and up, as you see, he does kind of like this forward kick, like backflip. Obviously, you're on the ground in A and up. He does this headbutt. So it kind of changes his move a little bit in the sky, but it's still overall the same thing. If you're jumping and you do the A up, it's going to knock him up. If you're jumping and you hit the A down, it's going to knock him down. If you're jumping and you do the A to the left or right, they're going to hit him to the left or the right, just baiting on whatever direction you're using. So that's a little gist of that, but overall does the same thing, so I didn't think I should go too deep on. It does the same with Kirby or any other character in the entire game. All the controls I'm telling you works with every single character. The A's and ups, A and down, they all do the same thing. They all will knock the opponents up, left, right, blah, 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 like I've said a million times on this video. Like I said, though, each character is unique. So doing Kirby's A and up, like you saw, he does his foot. Mario's A and up is his head. Different characters do different stuff with different parts of their body, different powers. Kirby sucks up opponents with B, Mario throws a fireball with B. Everybody has their own unique powers with their buttons, but they all do the initial same thing. They will either throw them up, throw them down, hit them up, hit them down, do damage in some way. Like I said, choose one character you like, whoever you like on that screen. Stick with that character. You get him 100% memorized with all of his A's. His A left, his A right, his A downs, his B's, his Z's. All those moves. Stick with that one character to get it memorized, then work to the other character. Like I said, since day one, I started with Kirby here. I learned all of his controls, then worked to Captain Falcon, I think was my next character. Learned all of his controls to basically have, a good set. Then, either by facing your friends or like a level 1 computer, start learning all the characters' moves. And then, like I said, once you learn all those characters' moves, then start branching out to your other characters. Once you learn your first 2 characters, start going through every sorry about the camera blockage there, every character to get them all memorized against, like I said, your friend or your level 1 computer. And once you get them down, memorized, start working up the level of the computer or wherever your friend is they're letting you learn. I try to make it more challenging. Put your level computers from level 2, level 3, level 4, all the way to, I think, like I said, the max for a computer is level 9, which I know is like a master level. Even I have troubles with level 9. But once you do that with all the characters, getting, you know, a good average level on a computer or against your friends, and you get them all the characters memorized, it'll just be easier for you. But like I said, start with just that one character, whoever you like on that screen, locked or unlocked. Start with that one character, get them 100% memorized, then work your way through the rest of the character select screen. And then eventually you'll have them all good, and then you can maybe figure out after that point, after you get all the characters memorized, maybe you'll figure out, oh, maybe, you know, I started with Mario, and then you realize, oh, well, actually I like Link better, or blah, 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 blah. Just kind of, like I said, start with one, then work your way, and then after you get it all done, figure out who you like the best, who you work with the best, who works with your strategies, and kind of enjoy the game. Like I said, face your friends, face the computers random times. There's a lot of these have tournament modes. You can just set up a tournament and fight some characters. A lot of fun you can do with different games. As for that though, I think that's all really the controls I can go into and all I really have on this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Do let me know. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go really quickly. I'm going to grab my Player 2 controller here and in this battle here real quick. It is this controller, right? Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and end this battle. I'm going to set the phone down for like 10 seconds here, so I'm going to apologize for the blackness, but it's the only way I can reset this with one hand, because it's really hard to do this with one hand. Press all those buttons down there below, so I'm going to do this. Sorry. I apologize for this brief moment in time. There we go. Alrighty, no contest after all that, even though based on this, it looks like Kirby would have won. But anyway, let me go ahead and in this battle. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta press start on my own controller. That would be great. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you can let me know which Link, the Smash Brothers Link is designed after. Is he, you know, like Ocarina of Time? Is it, you know, Twilight Princess? Is it like one from his original games? Here's Link himself. Kind of give you a look at that. I can give you a full body image too if you're not really sure and you're a Link fan. You're like, hey, I need to see his full body to actually know. Go ahead and do that real quickly. There he is. There's Link. If you can let me know what Link this is from, if I had to guess, I would say like Ocarina of Time or something. Is it kind of, I don't know. I don't want to be wrong and getting rage in the comments, but if you can let me know what Link this is from, what design this Smash Brothers takes the Link from. If they are all different on each Smash Brothers, please let me know that too. But if it is the same Link on every Smash Brothers, that'd be great. I believe it is. It looks like the same Link throughout, but then again, I'm not an expert, so if you can let me know in the comments, that'd be great too. Any other comments, feel free to share. Please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to us to know that you are enjoying these videos. Always subscribe to the channel. Check out a couple other videos while we're here. While you're here. While we're here. That makes no sense. While you're here, please check out other videos. Thank you so much for coming to watch this video today. Signing out. Thank you.